It's Sunday, August 10th, 2025, everybody, and we got something really interesting coming in. Now, something in the air has caused these storms, like those severe thunderstorms that was supposed to become bad yesterday, to not become that bad in previous forecasts. And the hurricane, we're supposed to get a hurricane like literally next week, and they took that away. And let me explain to you why that I believe that smoke from the Canadian wildfires plus the African death storm, which usually comes out of the Africa desert and usually spread east across the Atlantic Ocean, and it usually causes these storms to kind of get swallowed up and dissipate, which is, it has done more of that than previously suspected. Plus, we've been getting the weaker, until now, we've been getting like those weaker solar storms now, since I'm almost for sure this. And we believe that solar storm from the sun connects with weather, and that is personally that I believe, and we've been having condition with that. But if you guys want to learn more about that, go to the Hiding Space Weather Card and subscribe from there. But anyways, let's get started. And as you can see, today we got this really big heat wave boarding up across the central and eastern United States. You can see here, this is the big heat dome that is going to be boarding across there today over the next few days, and this will bring in the cooler condition across from the northeast and this combines with this warm humid air will make personally a rainfall or a NCS, which may develop over there and move east across the Great Lakes. So that will be what will be for the next couple of days. However, due to the dry air ahead of it and some smoke from the wildfires, which I believe, since some of you guys go outside and see those gray hazardous sun, I believe that is making the storm dissipate as it moves eastward, and this is what it's exactly doing by tonight into tomorrow. Now this cold front is also there as well, just kind of slowing down in process. This is a slow moving cold front, and when the slow moving cold front pushes east into the warm moist air, storms can develop from the upper Great Lakes all the way down to Texas. So, plus, don't forget, we are going to get those heavy storms across the southwest as well, especially during the peak heating hours of the day. So, with heat and summer air blow up, storms blow up across there. It depends on when you get hit. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, depending on where the heat, the cool, and just basically just Mom made sure Blake Breeze binaries, Mom made sure decide to do this, so just let you know that for people who live in the southeast. By August 12th, by Tuesday, August 12th, you can see the storm continues to move east-southeast towards the Great Lakes, connected to the storm across the southeast United States. Sorry, I've been southwest, but this is southeast. You can see by August 13th here, the storm will continue to move east, and since this is a slow-moving cold front, sorry about that. This is just some stuff that this website have to provide. But when we see this moves through, this front will be slow-moving, and which will cause, that's right, some more flooding. So for August 13th, which is there on this week, and you can see here, this cold front will continue to move southeast and potentially move back north as a warm front immediately, causing those brief microstatic conversion system, or NCS for short, to develop along the warm front and move east. And you can see we got series of that throughout August 14 and August 15, which is Friday into this weekend. And then you can see we got this stronger low pressure system developed across the Dakotas, moving northeast, bringing a stronger cold front and some out there air and some severe weather across the Dakotas NCS and this cold front will cause some severe weather across the upper Great Lakes into the Minnesota, and you can see the Southwest desert is dry, a stuff basically for those who has monsoon season. So good news for the Southwest here, but not for Texas. You can see this summer showers and thunderstorm continues to develop, and look at what we got here. By August 18, we got this hurricane, which is what Marbles is showing us. Now, we don't know what this track and its ability is, but last year I've asked Marble, which is a Trozy for yesterday, showed it's heading across the eastern United States. This Marble is showing it headed out to sea, which is some really good news. But your Marble is basically showing the same thing, but we just have to watch the marbles and see if it's push east or west. It can push east, it can push west, it can develop, or it could get swallowed up and not develop at all, which it did to the last system. So this is a complete different hurricane that we're watching here. And look at this cold front will be moving east here with this warm, cool air developing, and you can see this high dry air behind the hurricane will hit the whole eastern United States, which is good news because that hurricane will continue to move more east here and away from the United States. So that's pretty good news. And then towards the end of the one, which is take it as a great and a start. But take it as a great aside for this hurricane because while this may develop and move more east, so take it as a great aside here. And it's not just me who is forecasting this warm temperature, but it's a climate prediction center 2 week 3 to 4 outlook here is showing this cool air developing, warm air rising up just before a hurricane comes in from the Atlantic coastline, hitting somewhere, I don't know yet. Plus we got this positive PNA to the west here, kind of like a neutral with this cold air across the Pacific Northwest, but cool air coming down, warmer is going up, so it's kind of like an organic block pattern. So this is when we have to watch for storms right here over the next couple to 4 weeks. So take a look at the Storm Prediction Center, which good news. This is for today, which is day 2, which is when I'm filming this video. We got the major wisp for Oklahoma and Nebraska here, and this may upgrade to the slight wisp by today, but right now it was a magical wish with tornadoes being the most western, turning to windstorm, and as it move east. So this is kind of where it's placed today for tomorrow, for today. So watch out for those who live in the severe weather. And let's talk about hurricanes here, because you can see that storm has pushed more to the east too than previously expected, which is good, and it is decreasing since it is getting smaller up. But looking at that artillery coming off of Africa with a 60% chance of developing over the next 7 days, to 10% over the next 48 hours, and this is going to be bad, guys. So that's what we need to watch for as we get throughout the next week. So we'll be posting to you daily. Subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. This is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sending you guys love and light, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.